Hi, so I have a major issue. So my intention was to leave and go start my own business. So at 10:54 a.m. I wrote down a phone number, and I know I can write down phone numbers very very, very accurately. I've been doing it since I was little. And even though I have been physically, mentally, this is where I'll lose in court. Mentally, if you're knocked out, you'll just lose. So I'm going for this anyway, informative direction. And physically, mentally, and economically knocked out, I know I can still take accurate phone messages. And I wrote down the incorrect number. I wrote 3158 and instead it was 3118. And if you are in business, this can cost you $1 million whatever deal, future networking negotiations, things like that. And this was from the tax board. That's an important, even when you're little, that's an important call. Even when you're disabled, that's still an important call. So I know I can write down these numbers, and I wrote it down incorrectly or wrong. And if this can happen to me, after 13 years, I know I'm not the only one here. So Sub said, maybe you should call the stock fall off. I don't know what you want after 13 years. I'm not going to die. I have things to live for. I don't know any of you all. I don't have any money, power, or fame. So any of your money, power, fame crap doesn't work with me. And I'm not interested in millionaires, billionaires. Now I find out there's trillionaires. I'm not interested. I like to go figure out business and work. It's fun for me. That's all I was doing when I left Google Print. It was a dangerous, hostile, disrespectful environment. The environment in California has been unsteady. For some people, we get a degree. If you get a degree, you would kind of expect a job for 40 years. Not every 5 years you're back in school. And I had already been through the tech boom, and everybody's been through worse than I have. And I wanted to go venture on making some kind of environment I could be in, and that's stable. Even if I'm struggling and I'm growing, I'm happier than not knowing if the CEO is going to leave. Now I know when the CEO leaves, you do too. I did not know that until you came here. So I have to somehow take the time to figure out what that costs, for me, and translate that, and hopefully somebody big enough to translate that into what it really costs can really do something about that, because my effort to sue anybody will be lost at you are bipolar artist. So I can maybe sue myself, and it might be an interesting movie. Thank you. And to find out that you are all frauds is just, I can't believe I left to go start a business after you all, and to find out you're all frauds is just disheartening.